Former President Donald Trump testified yesterday in his civil defamation trial in New York before a jury decides what damages he owes the writer E. Jean Carroll. Meanwhile, the former president also seems to be trying to kill a potential deal in the Senate to address border security and immigration. Chief election and campaign correspondent Robert Costa joins us now to talk about both these situations. Bob, good morning to you. The former president's already been found to be liable for sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll and then saying she made up the story. He's choosing to testify on his own behalf and choosing in other court cases to make appearances. Why is he doing that rather than going out on the campaign trail?
Tony, good morning. For almost any other politician we cover, being in court is not a great thing. But for former President Donald Trump, his allies tell me that behind the scenes, he believes this helps his Republican presidential campaign as he faces a standoff with his former ambassador, Nikki Haley, in the GOP race. He believes that by being in the courtroom and especially by talking to the cameras afterward, he can make the courtroom part of the campaign trail and stoke the grievances of his own supporters, reminding them that he believes he's a victim of the political establishment, the legal establishment, and use all of that sentiment to fuel his campaign.
He also recently threatened donors to Nikki Haley's campaign, saying if you donate to her, you're going to be essentially shut out of the MAGA movement. Has that threat been effective?
It has not been effective in stopping Nikki Haley from raising money. In fact, her campaign has claimed in the last 24 hours that since the New Hampshire primary, where she placed second, she has raised more than $2.5 million. Her super PAC, I'm told, is also raking in cash. But it's going to be tough for her to ramp up a national campaign very quickly. She has some major fundraisers scheduled next week in New York City, California, and elsewhere. She tries to look ahead not only to the South Carolina primary in her home state, but also to those crucial Super Tuesday contests in early March.
You know, Bob, finally, everyone seems to agree we have a humanitarian and security issue on the border, and now there's reporting that Donald Trump may be trying to prevent a deal from happening. What can you tell us about that?
There is a real divide right now, Tony, between the House GOP and the Senate GOP. Senate Republicans looking to have a deal on the border, working with Democrats, but many House Republicans standing with Trump. They don't want a deal, and Trump is warning them. If they back a deal, they might face political consequences. This could really hinder the ability of Republicans and Democrats in the coming days to get a deal as this presidential race heats up.
Bob, thank you very much.